So, hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Let's Talk It Out. In this episode, I bring up games that not a lot of people appreciate. This series of videos will be half made by me and half made by you, which means that I need some game recommendations in the comments below, a game that you either hate or love so much, or you haven't bought and you're hesitating to do so, and I'll try it myself with a gameplay footage and you'll determine then if it's positive or negative. Keep in mind that these videos I'm going to be making will be truly based on my opinion about the game tested, and you should respect my opinion because I do the same. I'm just giving my opinion about a game I tried, and of course I'm not gonna like all the games that has been released. Just keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that these games, despite the fact that they are good or not, the team that worked on it has spent and dedicated so much times to make it, so at least we gotta give them credits for making such a game. No matter what, every single game that has been released is good at its own cause. But when it comes to humans' decisions, well, it's gonna be different. Assassin's Creed Origins. A game that is set way back to the Egyptians' age, 49 before Christ. This game is the beginning of a big downfall in Assassin's Creed history, where it features a completely new gameplay and mechanics different than what Assassin's Creed fans were used to. And that's one of the big reasons why the fans were so mad about it. The game was polished and made to be an RPG styled, and at this era, I can see it as a smart move if it had another title than Assassin's Creed, because Assassin's Creed was all based on stealth and smooth gameplay, featuring a lot of parkour and such things. Keep in mind, I still don't know how to run.
Up there! Light! This wall.
What is this kind of sword you have?
Soldiers. Of course. Get him! Die! Lucifer! Watch out!
Fire! Is that you? It is an ambush!
You are telling me?
There's the man. His friend, and I'll take care of the midnight. You are supposed to be dead. We'll make sure of that.
I'm actually fucking Ooh, there's some finishing moves there, alright. But it's still fucking not
I
good.
see you have made new friends.
They were setting up an ambush. It's a good thing I came to welcome you, huh? Ah! It's been months. Look at that beard, huh?
It's been nearly a year, my friend.
Feels good to get out and fight. I am out of practice. In Siwa, everyone differs to the soldiers on pain of death, or worse.
I've killed one of the masked ones. The Heron.
4 more. Come. It has been a long road. You need rest?
No. No rest. Not until all the masked one's guts lie baking in the sand.
God, I have missed you.
So, let's start with gameplay. This game is poorly optimized for medium-end rigs. This game requires a big chunk of VRAM and a good tier of graphics card, and that's because of the world and the foliage this game features. And don't get me wrong, this game's graphics is truly unique, but I felt like if they changed some stuff and decreased some graphics in certain spots, this game will be playable in even low to medium-end rigs, with at least 30 FPS. The gameplay in this game is smooth and chunky at the same time. I can't really explain its feeling until you actually try it. Sometimes the gameplay feels really good, and the stealth is also considered a big play in the time period I've played this game at. Sadly, I didn't really record from the beginning cause the recording software crashed and the footage was blank. Where is he? Dude, I can't do anything. What the heck? The use of weapons seems to be balanced, but you'll find yourself using the sword and the shield more than the bow depending on your fighting skills, which for me are more used to close hand-to-hand combat. The parkour seems to be decent. It's not quite as good as the other Assassin's Creed games, but that's because the world the game is based in is different. It doesn't feature as a fancy move like Syndicate and Unity does, but definitely not lacking any important moves to get you where you want.
Rest, my friend. It has been a difficult day.
I have no interest in rest. I must prepare for this man.
Hepzibah! Hepzibah! Once again, the soldiers! Bayek!
Rabia! My Rabia!
I am worried about you.
Ah, you know me, eh? You should be worried. Ah,
Look at you. Cuts? Contusions?
I'm fine.
Sit. Hmm? Sit. Sit. I'll take care of it.
You haven't changed.
And I've always patched you two up. Made excuses to your parents. Times have changed. But you, I can count on.
Damn, I like her already, not gonna lie. Wait, what?
Slumbering Osiris. I thought you would never wake up.
Ah, Rabia patched me up and
I let you sleep. You need to be alert to tangle with Medunamun. In fact, my friend,
a new bow.
Ooh, what
See
a
if you
fucking
like it.
Chad, mate.
best bow to hit is right in the head. One of the dummies is sturdier than the other. Neck! They will find my letters and burn down my place. I will be executed.
Don't worry. I will take care of this.
Watch out!
What's that? Who's there?
Keep low. He is getting too close.
What? Now for the rest of them.
I don't like it. No.
He's going to be surprised.
Whoa.
The loot system is satisfying with a unique sound that has been given to it, but the thing is that loot is really based off of one thing. Yup, you guessed it. It is the upgrades, and that's where the fun begins. If you want me to be honest, I'd say it is a smartest move by Ubisoft to actually let you play the side quests and not ignore them. And it started from the very beginning mission where that you are asked to upgrade the breastplate? Seriously, what does this mean? I have no idea. All jokes aside, this game would be really good if it had another title and another storyline, but as an Assassin's Creed game, it is way farther beyond what I was expecting, and actually, I can't consider it an Assassin's Creed game anymore. The gameplay reminds me of a game I used to play when I was a child. It's called Rapples. It wasn't a bad game. The storyline, however, the first hour or more is really distracting and confusing, and I cannot really understand anything that is going on rather than just me talking to Hepzibah. Sorry if I fucked your name, mate, but it's hot. And this badass grandmother I really like. The character seems to be having like two sides to it. One that is dark and angry, and the other is like chill and funny. I think it was supposed to be like that, but I don't know. Even though I feel like this can go together, it mixed up pretty well. Although I feel like I still don't know where am I and what am I doing, but I'm sure when I finish the game I'll know. Hopefully. Keep in mind that I have never watched a single piece of the story anywhere, but I looked at the gameplay footage just somewhere the game first was released, and I couldn't even finish it on how angry I was at Ubisoft for ruining the best game in the world in my line of sight. Let's talk a little bit about the storyline. From my understanding, this game features Bayek as the main character. You play with and some side characters like Hepzibah and that badass grandma, and in the beginning of the game you are told to fight a huge warrior that seems to suck real bad. You can even kill him without him touching you once, because it's supposed to be the tutorial, I think. Well, too sad because I didn't really record it, because I was planning to play the game alone without recording a video, but then I did. And then a cutscene followed that has nothing to do with that guy you just killed, where you kill another dude. His name was the Heron, I think, and he is a part of the Masked Ones, or at least that's what Bayek calls them now. And there is 4 more to go, and I'm guessing that the game will end, but I'm still not sure yet. Since this, I played just around 1 hour of this game. This game lacks the brutal kills and the big splash of blood that comes out of an enemy in previous games, and it feels more like a childish game, but to the adults. I don't know how this works, but if you get it, you get it. Well, that was it for now. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna be releasing a review on this game when I finish, but till that day, I hope you liked the video. Writing down the script wasn't the easiest thing to do, but I enjoyed writing it. As you know, if you'd like to help me, feel free to subscribe and like the video at your free will. And that's all I had for today. I hope you guys have a great day or night, and I'll meet you guys in the next one. Take care.
was like, I feel like I wasn't needed in this life. I felt like I'm just taking people's oxygen. But then I thought about a little bit and then found out that I have all the rights in the world to live like everyone else, maybe more, but I've never thought about